Okay, I think it's coming from right there. It's running down, getting that beam soaking wet there. And it's dripping. You can see there where it's dripping. It's right there. That's going to be. The boards are probably 12. It's 24 inches off the wall. And I'm 30 foot from the back wall. So, anyway. Brooklyn.
Donnie, what are you up to?
This damn monsoon that we've been having, I can't keep stuff dry. I got a building leaking over here and I got to get it fixed. I went up there in the monsoon and I patched it. But now we got to fix it correctly.
All right, so we're gonna climb up on the roof.
We got to climb up on the roof and patch a spot up there that I think I went inside and looked, and I'm pretty sure that's where it was leaking at. I think I got some video of that, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put it in front of this and let you see it. So,
Are you afraid that the ladder's gonna kick out, Donnie? I notice your bumper's holding it.
well, I ain't gonna get stupid with it. I mean, we got it. Why not use it?
All right, well, I guess we're going up on the roof.
That's what we're gonna try, Ronnie.
Henry,
It says.
did you know that Henry is the #1 choice for professionals?
It says that.
Are you a professional?
How the hell? No, I ain't no professional. How the hell are they gonna tell me that when I'm only covering a spot that big?
Yeah, you're going to save more than $3,700 on cooling costs whenever our bill is $50 a month. But it's over 10 years.
No, that's 10-year warranty.
Yeah, but there's, see that you know that they're saying that over 10 years. Look, there's a little asterisk.
I wonder what
See?
asterisk mean.
Was that right there? Let's go find it. Let's see what kind of bullshit they're trying to put to find the asterisk, Donnie. They're hiding it very well.
It's probably based on 10,000 or 10 million square feet or something. It's probably right in there somewhere.
That's saying it'll give you cancer. That's all in the Spanish. Solar, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
That's a period. That ain't no asterisk, is it?
No. Yeah.
We'll have to look that up on something else.
Yep. That's nonsense. All right, so we're going to try that. This is our heat pump. No, the heat.
That's a gas heater. Not good.
Yeah, gas heat. It's gas heating. Boy, that's warm too. Woo! Okay. We are on the roof. Donnie thinks there's a leak.
I think it's right here.
All right, so this is an old built up roof originally, and then we think there were actual like house shingles on it.
It was. We seen it.
There are actual house shingles on it, and then at some point they replaced it with metal. put metal over the top of all that. And you probably saw a video here on Donnie's channel where we went last year and were painting some of these seams, etc., etc. Now, Donnie, did you put this tape on there many years ago?
Yes, me and Joey did way back when.
Way back in the day. All right, so there's tape where the metal overlaps.
And all the screws.
And over all the screws. Now
this is new. This is this year's stuff. But
Yeah.
this is like 7, 8, 9 years ago. But see where it's cracking
yeah.
on us? And I'm worried about like little holes like that. If
Yeah.
water's getting in there, no
Yeah.
telling what's going on there.
That's not really
See, I patched them here where there ain't no spot, but there was a little hole here
so the water
in there.
is how far off the wall did you say?
It's about that far. About 16
off the
inches
wall?
Off of that brick.
So it's leaking right about there. We don't know how far they overlapped the tin, but it doesn't appear to be far enough. Whenever we've done tin on other buildings, your main problem is the roof it's not really a flat roof, but it doesn't have much of a slope to it. It's probably 112, something like that.
See, this is what we need to see.
So what we do is
Yeah.
we have
Holes
used
all the way rotted through, right?
we have used some metal on these flat roofs, but we overlap them like 2 feet.
There it is.
If this is only overlapped,
See that hole
yeah,
all the way through it?
all the way through the metal.
Yep. The hole's all the way through the metal there.
All right.
Right there too. Well, that's tar. That's black tar. See, somebody built it up with tar there, so it might not be through the metal. That might be a hole in the tar itself. That ain't good.
Yeah. So why would the screw be sticking up that far? Because
Somebody keeps stepping on this, pushing it down.
yeah, this
probably.
pushes down. And
And see, we had to do this too. It's had nails in it when we bought the building, and the nails was all raised. So we come back and put these. We tried to put regular 10 screws in it. It wouldn't hold because the holes was wallowed out. So we got these thicker screws and put in there.
the mistake they made when they put this metal on. Now it's lasted. This was probably done in the 80s, maybe even older than that. So it's lasted a long time, you know. So saying that they made a mistake is kind of a misnomer. But the mistake that they made basically is whenever you put this stuff down, if you try to attach it to the original roof by just screwing it to the roof, that's a big mistake. Now if you, yeah, see, there shouldn't be any water under any of that, but there is.
There's water under. It's ice, actually.
Yeah. But the mistake they made was they tried to attach it directly to the old rotted roof. So the way we've done it is you take furring strips and whatever size you want, maybe 3 inches, 3.5 inch, use 1x, and you attach those to the roof. And by doing that, you can make sure that they're on the roof somewhere solid, you know. You get those nice and solid, and then you've got brand new wood that you can screw your metal to.
See up under it, see if you can see how far it's overlapped.
We can't tell.
I can't tell either. But all this has been a problem. See, that's ice there.
So there's a leak at this seam, which is the only leak. This is actually 3 storefronts here, and it's the only leak on the 3 storefronts. So,
And we're fixing to get it fixed here shortly.
you think we're gonna get it fixed shortly?
We're going to get it fixed.
Donnie said we're gonna fix it.
Is that ice?
Yeah.
That's got to mean the water was in there.
Yeah, water shouldn't have been under the tape under any
All right.
circumstances.
I'm going to go back down to the truck. I'm gonna get
Notice I'm talking and analyzing, and Donnie's doing.
I'm going to go get a putty knife.
By the time I get done thinking about it, he'll have it done.
I'm going to go get a putty knife and
You gonna put tape back down or just paint it?
God almighty.
We
See,
didn't do
there's a
that
hump
then.
there.
Uh-huh.
Me and Joey might have done that way back when we first bought the building.
Yeah.
You know, when we first bought this thing, it was pouring water everywhere.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna clean it up a little bit and we'll come back. Donnie's not happy with the tar.
No, it won't. I don't like it.
And it's cold right now, so the tar comes off pretty easy. You can chip it off.
It comes off in big chunks.
So he's cleaning it up a little bit.
I got a damn pack mule at the house, and I'll be damned if I ain't a pack mule around here too.
Yep.
God almighty.
Milwaukee, baby.
All right, you gotta pick all that shit up.
You get some.
We can't push it over the edge.
Why not?
The air conditioner's over there. We push it over the edge, all the shit's gonna fall on top of the air conditioner.
We're gonna talk about this. Okay, so the metal's not completely flat against each other. Donnie is siliconing it first with high quality silicone.
That's the stuff all the gutter people use on gutters.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be pretty good. And somebody's gonna say we did it wrong. But look, we've owned these buildings for 15 years. We ain't never done, by y'all's opinion, we ain't never done nothing right. But for some damn reason, we still own them. So please, if you got dumb comments, keep them to yourself.
We're not showing you how to do it. We're showing you how we did it.
Yeah. And we probably did it wrong. But we won't do it wrong every time.
All right, now we're popping open the paint. We're gonna throw a little paint on it and see what that looks like. All right, people, you hear the church chimes?
What time is
It's about to hit noon. Be quiet, Donnie, they're listening to the chimes. Okay, now I believe that there are two other churches, and it is Sunday too, by the way, that there's two other churches that have chimes you can hear, but they wait a little bit before they do theirs so that they don't all have the chimes going off at the same time. So if they come on, I'll record those two. Donnie has painted it. First coat. Wait a minute. Am I hearing more chimes?
Nope, nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Okay.
The
What are you doing?
we got two different kinds of tape here. They're both by Henry. Nope, I lied. This one's by Henry. This one's by Everbuilt.
Why would you lie like that to these people?
This is more of a asphalt, like a black tar base, and this is for more of the latex base. It's a lot finer web than this stuff. So we're going to use this finer web stuff. And this time I'm not going to go over the top with the same piece. I think that's what screwed us up. We tried to,
Back then we were much younger.
yeah, and didn't know what the hell we was doing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to just lay it down in there and then coat it real good.
So he's putting the tape in just the valleys right now. I hear the chimes. You hear them? You might not be able to hear them because of the traffic.
There ain't no way they're hearing them.
You hear them though, right?
Just barely.
So there's some more chimes going off way in the distance, and it's like 3 minutes after 12. So if we hear the third set, we'll let you know.
So anyway, then you put another coat on here.
While I'm playing with the church chimes, Donnie's been fixing the roof.
See, it don't want to lay right in them damn corners. You got to watch that real close.
This paint is basically super thick.
It's rubber.
Look at that. Yeah, it's elastomeric. Is that what it says?
Elastomeric, I believe is how you.
Elastomeric.
So, like in the corners, it's don't want to lay down. And
So
why?
he's taped that one and that one, but not that one yet.
Why is it that the damn roof paint or the roof sealer is cheaper than paint?
I guess because you go through it quicker.
Don't make no damn sense. I mean, you'd think painting your roof to keep it from leaking, you would pay 3 times as much as what you would for house paint.
You're giving them bright ideas, Donnie. They're going to charge you more now.
Evidently not. See, there's shit like that going on. But that other one's up there. I gotta get it sealed off to that other one good.
Well, you can put one on the top over the ridge too. I think a lot of it was that screw was sticking up, and if any water got under that little pocket in the tape to that screw,
That's that screw, by the way.
yeah, it would have been able to run right down the screw. We tightened the screw up, and it still held. So I think just the constant stepping on it and stuff made
Or
it flex
maybe
up.
there's water getting up underneath this. I know there was water getting under it. Freezing might have heated
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Yeah, when we took that off, there was water under all that, and it was all frozen.
Yeah, you can still see water there.
And we're in South Carolina. I mean, stuff doesn't really freeze all that much, so it's not like this is real common. But you know, whenever it gets cold enough and it's underneath the shade, and it's underneath the thing, I'm sure it's cold enough to freeze.
So basically, we're just gonna put 4 or 5 more coats of this stuff on there.
Get it thick. Look how beautiful it is too. Man, Donnie, it looks great. What do you think?
I think shit's gonna work.
All right, we'll keep working it. All right, so we put another little piece of tape over the little ridge to where we're just trying to get it where it's all like it looks kind of like a snow hill, Donnie.
Well,
Like if you were skiing.
the problem with that last stuff, it was humped, so the water would run
Yeah,
right here and stop.
and then kind of stop, and it would have to build up enough to get over it.
So I'm trying to, and this stuff's got a few little cracks in it. So while I'm here, go ahead and hit this, just to be on the safe side. But since I chipped all that down, now it's a nice.
How is it again, Donnie? Just like that. That's what we want the water to do.
Yep.
There's also this strange phenomenon that we have discovered. It only leaks when the rain is blowing a certain way. So because of where we're at, you think people even believe this?
Probably not.
Okay, but so because of where we're at, that is north and that is south. So there, the road is actually north and south. This wall faces north. The rain normally comes from the southwest. And you might think, well, how the hell do you know that? How do we know that, Donnie?
We're up here a lot.
We're up here a lot. You can actually see the rain as it's falling, and it's always going that way.
And the flag.
And the flag is always blowing that way. Now, or this way. Now, it's because the wind blows the rain clouds in, and then that same wind blows the rain down whenever it comes down, right? So usually the rain comes this way, right? But every once in a while, the rain goes that way. So when the rain comes this way, it comes over and it misses this wall, and the first couple feet of this stuff don't get much water on it. It might be out to here before the water even hits the roof. You can look sometimes and it'll even be dry along the wall, depending on how much it's raining, right? But if the rain is coming this way, the water all hits this wall and runs down the wall. Well, then you get all kinds of water right here and it leaks. So it only leaks if the rain is going that way. So we had this big storm, the one in Texas that like everybody didn't have power and everything, was real bad. That storm, when it got up here, now it came from Texas, Donnie, so that's from the Southwest. What the hell? I just blew my whole story up.
It must have shifted when it hit the mountain.
It must have, when it hit the mountains.
But
you see the mountains right here.
but it only hits this wall about once every year.
Yeah, it's like once or twice a year the rain goes that way. So the last time it did it, I think it leaked. And Donnie came up here and messed with it.
But I couldn't find exactly where it was leaking. It was already stopped the time I got here.
Yeah. And so this time it did it.
And I got here while it was raining.
And he got here while it was raining and he could check it out. We figured out like where it was dripping. Well, they saw the video, Donnie. You're explaining stuff to them they already saw.
Well.
Are you going to go ahead and just paint the whole roof with that?
Well, you know.
While you're sitting there, you're going to paint yourself into a corner. Don't paint behind you.
Okay.
I don't know how I'll get you out of here.
We'll get the helicopter.
We don't have a helicopter.
I didn't say we'll get our helicopter.
Okay.
That we'll get a helicopter. But you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't going to see my ass on no helicopter. This boy's afraid of heights. And he damn sure ain't getting on no helicopter.
You're on a roof right now.
And I'm scared to death. You see my knees knocking? That's why I'm sitting Indian style, so nobody can tell.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to finish up and then get down off of here. All right, looks pretty good. We let it dry a little bit. We think that the water won't get in it. What do you think, Donnie?
It looks like it's sealed off and looks like it should, you know, run. Young, dumb, we should have never damn went over trying to save 5 minutes. I mean, I think that screwed us.
So like this part, how we just ran over the ribs, we should have cut it into smaller pieces.
Yeah.
But, nah, that side doesn't leak, so.
We'll be up here patching. Patching.
Mm-hmm.
But you just...
Well, we've had it for a long time, and this is the first major leak. Oh, wasn't there one up there a long time ago?
Way back when, but I think it was in that seam where somebody stepped on it.
Yeah.
We fixed it.
So we've had like 2 leaks, so.
When we first bought it, the whole ceiling had fell out of it. And we got up here and put these other screws in there, and it stopped it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think that's going to do it. All right, well, tell them what to do, Donnie.
Give us a thumbs up. Now, give them a minute to give us a thumbs up. We're waiting.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Oh, look, they're going up.
Okay.
Whoever didn't give us a thumbs up, you're missing out. Everybody else is.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up, and I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to let you subscribe. It's free. Now, subscribe to the channel. It's free. It ain't costing you nothing. So, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, folks, later on.